Questions shed light things. Questions reveal blind spots. They make you notice things outside your view at that moment. Your brain is programmed to obey you. It cannot distinguish between reality and imagination. Whatever you say, it assumes to be true. It doesn't question the accuracy or validity of the information you provide. Doubt, fear, and pain subtly infiltrate your thoughts. These emotions create a vicious cycle, making it difficult for you to make decisions. Is your pain more intense in your body, your mind, or your soul? As you struggle with your losses and what remains behind, you lose confidence in yourself and your health deteriorates. The person who once knew themselves has now become a stranger. Your mind absorbs doubt like a sponge, constantly filling up with uncertainty, causing you to remain stuck. You say, "I give up, I have no strength left," and fear paralyzes you. This moment is precisely the most critical decision point in your life. Either life will take hold of you, or you will take life into your own hands. At this point, it must be you who takes control of your life. You will take bold steps, free yourself from the burdens of the past, and look forward to the future. You will ask questions about the future, questions so bold they know no limits and will challenge the boundaries of your mind. You will push beyond your limits, overcome every obstacle like a raging flood, sweep away everything in your path like a storm, and with the power of a doubled force, you will turn the world upside down with your courage. With a single step, you will find your roots. Even if it takes hours, days, or years, you must gather the courage for that single step. Do you have regrets? Then unfortunately, your life story will remain the same. But if you have no regrets, it means you've learned, you know what to do. New, fresh options have been presented to you. If the world were the same, removing the what-ifs would not bring small falls, but rather, it would bring the kinds of falls that lift you to the heights after you have scraped the bottom. Your successes do not define you, nor do your failures. What defines you is not even your frantic efforts. What defines you is like the fly that keeps struggling against the glass it cannot see. If only it could recognize the barrier, it might find an easier way out. What makes your story legendary is how you continue after your failures. In life, not being good enough, being rejected, not being appreciated, that's not what stops you. What stops you is wasting time, repeating the same mistakes. What stops you is not questioning, mocking, disregarding, and abandoning the power within you. Stop telling yourself the same old story, the self you've memorized. The time has come to find the real you inside. They told you a story that no one knows or could ever know about you. How much of it is true? Who can say? They gave you an incomplete, uncertain identity, and you accepted it. Now it's time to change the story. Change everything you've been telling yourself for years. Forget what they said you were, forget what you told yourself you were. Don't be what others expect of you, ask yourself what you want. Now, change your story, and your life will change with it. This won't be easy, don't be fooled. It might be the hardest challenge you'll ever face, but it's better to rebuild what you want in the way you want than to live in ruins. Choose the place, lay strong foundations. At the center, you must be yourself, otherwise, you'll be blown away by every wind, losing yourself. Build yourself with the best materials, strengthen your talents, skills, and powers. You don't have to be like anyone else, you don't have to be like anyone at all. It's time to know yourself, to embrace yourself in every form. The time has come to know yourself, to find yourself. Until the day you find the brand new you, there will be ups and downs, there will be tremors and storms. Some will think you've gone mad, others will say you've been arrogant. Your story will depend on your effort. And with loyalty to the promises you've made to yourself and your Creator, you will set out to do what you wish to do, what you can do, and what you dream of doing. Either you'll stop yourself, or you'll simply say, like a child, "I will try." You don't have to succeed, but you have to try. Only when you try will you realize that you can always go one step further, that you can realize yourself, and that one day, you may truly become an inspiration. Raise your standards. Don't just bow your head and settle when you deserve much better. Because you deserve so much more, and you just don't realize it. Because you haven't tried. By simply continuing on your own path, you can achieve far greater things. If you continue to disregard yourself, you'll become ill. Go look at the hospitals, see how the lights have gone out in people's eyes, how they've lost themselves, how they've faded away and disappeared. Is this what you deserve? If you are willing to settle for this, then don't even try. Be afraid of everything, talk about what others are doing and just watch from the sidelines. Then, every time, feel sorry for yourself, wondering how you fell short. Instead of despairing, just try. Do you know, as long as you keep developing your toolkit, anything is possible? You don't have to be perfect. If you systematically address what you can do to be better in the future, you'll become better than those who give you advice, because they are stuck where they are and are busy with others' lives. Is this what you deserve? Do you truly deserve what's happening, or does what's happening deserve you? You need to make a decision and set out on your path with determination. No matter what others say, or keep going as you are, on your own terms, in your own box, with your own vision. One day, your anger towards others will fade, but if you are angry at yourself, you'll be forced to continue on your path with a chemistry that tears apart your entire body and all your vital organs. If you can keep going, then you do have the option to say, no, this is all I am, I can't do more, this is me. But you also have the chance to become more. And when you reach that crossroads, I'm really curious how far you'll carry the fire inside you. I'm really curious, when you reach your highest point, when you're on that stage, in that place, in that moment, how will it make you feel? How will it look to you? How will it sound to you? How will you celebrate that feeling in the flow? Take action. Misfortunes, failures, problems, disagreements, crises, obstacles, they will all come your way. Can you control the situation, change it, even transform it? Is there a way to find a solution? How would it be to reach such a resource? Do you want to be happier and more effective in every area of your life? Success, power, love, excitement. Would it be good? If you had new options, effective solutions, what would you do? What determines what's mediocre and what's extraordinary? If there's something you want to change the questions you ask yourself in your life, and your world will change. Every day, we all ask ourselves various questions. When should I get up? What should I wear? What should I eat? What should I do in my life? We make confusing choices about the future, asking ourselves never-ending, repetitive, and tiring questions. Ordinary questions bring ordinary answers. There are ordinary lives and extraordinary ones. The answer to a powerful question has the power to change everything. We are responsible for the questions we ask as much as the ones we don't. There are questions we are afraid to ask, and there are answers we are afraid to give. Changing the questions you ask yourself will give you control and shape your life. Sometimes, within the answer, there might be a better question. Usually, enchanting solutions come after answering a few questions. Follow the trail. Why do people feel helpless? Because they aren't asking the right questions. Children ask so many questions, endlessly asking why. You say, why not? As we age, our questions decrease. Questioners are not rewarded, but those who give answers are. Asking questions can be seen as a threat, especially when answers are not found. If you don't ask enough questions, you'll make weak decisions. Let's take a closer look. Questions are like a compass. They determine where you will go. Whatever emotion is there in that direction, that's how we feel. A question asked can drive someone mad or lift them up. The brain finds and brings back whatever you ask it to find. It diligently searches for all the experiences, all the information that supports your thought, and it will always find it and bring it to you. When you say, what if I fail? Look at the picture you've entered from a distance. Your emotions, thoughts, and behaviors drop. When you say, how can I succeed? What would make me successful? What if my desired success became a reality? How can I find what will inspire me? Then you experience something entirely different. Instead of asking, will my life always be this miserable? Ask, what is wonderful about my life? From that moment on, your brain will start finding wonderful moments for you, producing wonderful plans. Questions shed light, reveal blind spots. They make you notice things outside your view at that moment. Your brain is programmed to obey you. It cannot distinguish between reality and imagination. Whatever you say, it assumes to be true. It doesn't question the accuracy or validity of the information you provide.